Hey there, Wealthwise 84 viewers. Ever sat back and wondered who's the genius behind the rabbit hole we all dive into, known as Reddit? Well, brace yourself for a hilarious ride as we unravel the enigma that is the founder of Reddit. In a world where boredom reigns supreme, one man stood out, a child prodigy, or should I say the coolest nerd on the block. Meet Steve Huffman, not your average Joe. Little Steve wasn't playing hopscotch or trading Pokemon cards. No, sir, he was already doodling algorithms on his lunchbox. Well, probably. Growing up, Steve faced many challenges. Picture this. A young Huffman trying to debate with his mom about the importance of an extra hour online over eating Brussels sprouts. Tough times, folks, tough times. But hey, at least he wasn't fighting dragons or saving princesses. His quests involved coding, and his dragons were computer bugs. By the time puberty hit, Steve's voice wasn't the only thing changing. His dream was forming, and he had this wild idea. What if I created a platform where cats ruled, memes were the currency, and everyone had an opinion. But with every dream comes a villain. The internet demons laughed. Who would want such chaos? Navigating through life, Steve faced hurdles like, which cereal should I eat today, and why won't this darn code compile? College was no different. While others pulled all-nighters partying, Huffman was pulling all-nighters at his computer, mostly with occasional breaks for quirky dance-offs. Fast forward to the inception of Reddit. Huffman paired up with his college buddy, Alexis Ohanian. The duo was like Batman and Robin, but instead of fighting crime, they were fighting slow loading times. And voila, Reddit was born, the universe where you can be anyone, debate anything, and probably find a community that worships toasters, because why not? Now, if you're enjoying this wacky tale, do us a favor, smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more hilarious, Wealthwise 84 stories. By the way, did you know Huffman once said he could outdo any high school kid in a coding contest? Modesty wasn't really his strongest suit back then, but hey, we all have our quirks, right? As Reddit soared, Huffman faced challenges head-on. Trolls. He envisioned them as little gremlins he could swat away. Server crashes, merely a dragon to slay on his quest. Now, the inception of Reddit wasn't like your typical fairy tale with unicorns and rainbows. It was more like a roller coaster ride in the dark, with occasional disco lights. While Huffman and Ohanian had this brilliant idea, the world wasn't just waiting with open arms. Nope, they were more like another social platform. Aren't we done with MySpace and Friendster? The dynamic duo initially named their baby Snoo, which stands for What's New. But guess what? The universe said, nah, too sneezy. Let's go for Reddit, as in read it. Much cooler, right? The initial days of Reddit were, let's just say, quieter than a library on a Sunday. Huffman and Ohanian, not ones to be deterred, had a quirky solution up their sleeves. They created a plethora of fake user accounts. Yep, fake accounts to post content and make the site seem buzzing like a beehive. The mantra was, if you build it, they will come, but maybe give them a little nudge. Now, every hero's journey has villains. For Reddit, the villains weren't sneering sorcerers, but competing platforms. There was Dig, a mighty competitor with its flashy features and an army of followers. There were the Diggers and then Redditors. Sounds like a rivalry as classic as Batman versus Joker, doesn't it? While Dig was basking in its glory, Huffman and Ohanian were meticulously chalking out strategies in their digital Batcave. Reddit's upvote, downvote system, a masterstroke. Instead of letting a few dictate what's hot or not, every Redditor had a voice. And boy, did they voice. But with great power comes great responsibility and great challenges. As Reddit's popularity skyrocketed, so did its server crashes. Picture this, Huffman, coffee in hand, pacing back and forth, brainstorming solutions while Ohanian doodles potential mascots. Enter Snoo, the adorable alien that's become synonymous with Reddit. Side note, wouldn't you love to see Huffman and Snoo in a dance-off? Just me? Okay. Spammers soon infested Reddit like ants at a picnic. However, our quirky heroes were ready with their digital ant repellents. Reddit introduced measures, algorithms, and checks to ensure genuine interaction and deter those pesky spammers. The community grew stronger, with Redditors creating their own subreddits, which ranged from the intellectual to the downright bizarre. Ever seen a subreddit dedicated to bread stapled to trees? Yep, that's Reddit for you. So, in a nutshell, the journey from Snoo to Reddit was no cakewalk. It was filled with twists, turns, trolls, and of course toasts to all their successes. But the quirkiest part? Reddit, amidst its challenges, managed to not just survive but thrive, all while maintaining its unique essence. Because as they say in the quirky chronicles of tech, why fit in when you were born to stand out? Now, no Reddit story would be complete without sprinkling in some Huffman wisdom. As Steve once insightfully remarked, you can't control the internet. A reflection, perhaps, of the time he recognized the power of the collective online community. It's one thing to create a platform, but shaping its culture, that's up to the users. Another Redditor, going by the handle Epic Meme Master 69, put it eloquently: Reddit is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get, and sometimes it's a really, really weird chocolate. Side note, Forrest Gump might want a word with him. But who is Steve Huffman, really? Let's rewind to a young Huffman, a dedicated coder lost in the world of binary. He once embarked on a challenging project called web chess during his high school years. Though it may sound simple now, back then, creating a real-time online chess game was no small feat. Huffman's tenacity saw him poring over lines of code, missing weekend hangouts, just to ensure that when you moved your knight to e5, it did so without any hiccups. A college mate once narrated a hilarious yet insightful instance. During a hackathon, while others were frantically writing code, Huffman was spotted taking a nap under the table. An hour before submission, he woke up, sketched an algorithm on a napkin, and implemented a solution that not only worked, but also bagged the first prize. Talk about keeping cool under pressure. One of Reddit's significant challenges in the early days was its slow loading times, which drove users nuts. Huffman, being the problem solver he is, dove deep into the architecture, spending sleepless nights overhauling the back end. He believed in the philosophy: it's not about facing fewer problems, it's about facing problems less often. And boy, did he stand by that. When faced with the spamming epidemic, instead of a traditional ban approach, Huffman conceptualized a shadow ban. Here, spammers wouldn't even realize they were banned, as their posts would be invisible to others but visible to them. Genius, right? Steve's approach to obstacles was unique. He didn't just tackle problems, he danced with them. His mantra: understand the problem, break it down, keep calm, and always have a backup plan, preferably with some caffeine on the side. In conclusion, behind Reddit's sprawling empire lies not just code, memes, and upvotes. It's the grit, determination, and genius of Steve Huffman, combined with a community that's as passionate as it is diverse. From his chess coding days to navigating Reddit's massive growth, Huffman's journey is a testament to what's possible with vision, perseverance, and a dash of quirkiness. In the end, our quirky hero did it. From Brussels sprouts battles to establishing a digital empire. The name Huffman is now synonymous with "you got Reddit gold." So the next time you fall down the Reddit rabbit hole, remember the tale of Steve, a nerdy knight with a dream, some quirks, and an undying love for coding. And maybe dance-offs. Thank you for sticking with us to the very end. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you can keep updated on all the fun and fantastic videos we upload. Thank you again. Your support helps us to continue to keep pushing out amazing content just like this one. Until next time, always remember to stay wealth-wise.